Through these works, I like to highlight one, value, and two, self-image. So for value, it would be through the used cardboards, because it's seen as something of less value and it's easily discarded. So through it, and I feel that this is synonymous to humans as well. When we see ourselves as less important because we're not doing something that the society classifies as great, so we would not want to put our foot forward because we feel that what we're doing doesn't add more value to the society. So that's what I'm trying to do with the used cartons, and to show people that no matter how small what you're doing is, it's still needed in the society. And through the mirrors, I like to highlight self-image, because now we're living in the social media world, and I mean, in a way, we are kind of obsessed with our image, and we often forget to ask ourselves questions like, who am I? Where do I want to? What's my value? Or why was I created? Like questions that would trigger us to see beyond just our physical image. I want people to look at these images and ask themselves those questions so that it can foster them. In this body of work I'm showcasing, I use the used cardboards and the mirrors because they are both similar based on their fragility. So the cardboards are easily destroyed, same as the mirror. If the mirror falls down, it destroys, and both of them work together for me because they're like humans. Any little thing we can also be destroyed in that sense. So I think the both of them work hand in gloves. Both of them are trying to pass the same message, but in different ways, different mediums. Kuta is more like a family, I guess. Yes, not like I guess, it is a family, and everybody has been welcoming and very, very friendly, and they've helped me to bring the dream. I mean, they worked very well to make this thing come true, and I'm really excited and I'm grateful for that. My expectations for this exhibition, I mean, I'd like people to respond to it the way I imagined in my head, but as well I want them to also have their own definitions of, or their own meaning, get their own meaning from it, because I feel every work should meet you at where you are. So it's not everybody that are where I'm at now, like in my headspace. So I want the works to meet them where they are. I used to be very conscious about my look and how people see me and how I see myself. So for me to conquer that fear, I think I went to the mirror, and you try to face your fears, and I started using the mirrors, and I realized that many people are also facing that kind of, find themselves in that kind of situation also. So I started using the mirrors, and I found it was an interesting medium to use. I didn't have, the traditional canvas, and I found the used cardboards can also serve as a canvas as well. So I started using it, and I realized that it was an interesting medium to use. My name is Stephny. I'm a visual artist. I paint on used cardboards, and I paint on mirrors. I use acrylic paint on used cardboards. And I also use vitro paint on mirrors. And I do this with the used cardboards for the sake of sustainable arts. And I use vitro paint on the mirrors to mimic the stained glasses we see in the cathedral. My solo debut exhibition is going to be showing from November 25th through January 10th, and I want you all to come and experience it. It's going to be showing at Next by Kuta in Abeokuta, so you should come and see for yourself.